and it's time for another episode of Noble Thoughts. Today, we are inside the Stutz Museum, and with us, we have some artists, and you probably already know exactly who they are. We have members of A Few Good Men, and we also have Father MC. And you guys can tell us a little bit more about how it is that you guys connected and how you're able to do the work that it is that you're doing.
We connected. Well, I've known D for years, like decades, and when he was, on LaFace Records, and I used to always. I lived in Atlanta, and I used to run through Atlanta all the time, so that's how I met A Few Good Men, and me and Babyface are real tight, and he got in contact with one of my guys, Eddie OJ, at iHeart, and Eddie reached out to me, and the rest is history. I met their manager. They put me together with Lowell, and after that, it was history. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the thing's supposed to turn. Supposed to keep it moving.
Take me back to the beginning. You're from New York, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, baby. Kings Plaza right here, yeah. Yo, I'm from New York, Queens also, you know what I'm saying? I just, it was crazy because a lot of people don't get, God showed me my path when I was young. I used to walk to school and it took me like 2 miles, and everything that I saw in my future, it was like, and in the snow, New York snow is up to here, so I used to put my headphones on and just walk to school, and I used to picture myself performing at Madison Square Garden, and then I got to Madison Square Garden. That was just prolific, and then when I introduced Jodeci to the world, when I introduced Mary J. Blige to the world, Dave Hollister, Anthony Hamilton. I mean, the list goes on of the people. When I wrote and produced for Ray Parker Jr., that was just incredible for me. And being in the studio with Intro, I brought Intro to the game and introduced them, a few good men, you know, Lowell gave me the shout, and it's like, if you believe in them, because, I just did, what's my guy's name? We just was talking about him, D. Ready for the World. Yeah, I just, yeah, Melvin Riley. I did his record, thanks Lowell Harris and all of them, Monica. Um, but I'm busy, the touring life keeps me busy, Sony keeps me busy, and it's about the new talent, and these guys are so incredible. It's like, and I don't co-sign for artists, and my hit list is always success. On everyone I put time and effort in, they always win. You know what I'm saying? And all we have to do, talent is, they're talented brothers, but my thing is the faith. You know, to any artist out here listening, man, get from your hometown, get out of there, because they don't expect you to do it. They want you to do it, but they don't want you to do it. What you do is get out and move around. I preach that. You know what I'm saying? My IG is Father MC for real. Y'all come and check out some of the stuff I be kicking too, cause it's real, and artists need to know that. You get what I'm saying? It's everything that you want you can have, but you gotta have prayer. Gotta have God in your life. You gotta mean that, and real. Don't say it to play with it. Mean it. Like, my conversations with God be so crazy, and they like to follow on some God stuff. I love him. Hey, I love him, and I love the game that I'm in. I'm blessed. I got houses on the East Coast, West Coast. I've worked one job in my entire life. Well, two if you want to. I got fired at McDonald's when I was in high school. Then I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and people used to say to me, like, they still say it now, but I mess them up. I want to curse right now, but I can't. But they say, yo, I remember you used to work at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I'd be like this. I could buy like 5 or 6 of them right now, too. You get what I'm saying? It feels good just to be able to say it and mean it and understand that that's what God blessed me with, the just the game and the knowledge. And this game is the ups and it's the downs. You know what I'm saying? It's not all peachy keen. I want artists to realize that. Learn the business from day one. Get into your publishing. Get into get out of your way. I stress the artists that, because You don't want to sound like somebody else. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself, because if you don't challenge yourself, then you're going to be that other group or that other artist doing the same thing. Challenge yourself to be indifferent, and you're going to win, you know. I applaud you. Look at you. You a beautiful woman. You got your camera guy. Y'all independently black owned. Y'all are crazy. Y'all strong. And y'all know y'all got to be crazy to have me out here at 7 something, 6 something in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's cool because I do it just to, my thing is, the money is cool, but money is the easiest thing to get. It's the hardest thing. It's the easiest thing to get, hardest thing to keep. You get what I'm saying? It's so, money is nothing. Like, really, if I wasn't getting paid, I'd do this, because this is how much I just love the art. I don't call it a game. I love the art because it's art. Going into that studio and going in there with nothing and coming out with something that I consider a masterpiece. I make records for the world. I don't make records for myself. I don't, I try to challenge myself. I'm a rapper, vocal producer for artists, singers, and a producer. But when I do my album, like I'm doing my album right now, it's coming out, and we renamed it. My manager, Peace to Be, we renamed it. It's called Black Disney. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, and it's gonna be more expressive. I got crazy features coming on Mary J. I got my boys Joe this year. I got Joe. I got a lot of cats that's coming to the table. A few good men, if Lowell stopped fronting on getting these guys in the studio and we could get to work, you know. But Lowell's my guy, man, and we don't only hang out. We go on vacations, and we just get outside of the music game, because you can't be stuck into the game. You got to have fun, you know. And I like the way you're looking at me, though. That's kind of crazy.
I love the fun that you have and the energy that you guys bring. We have members of A Few Good Men with us this morning, too. We just don't even deserve all of y'all on Noble Thoughts today, but we want to know more about how it is that you were able to get to where you are now. I mean, y'all spend a lot of time in the studio, but it really does pay off, huh?
It pays off. It's been a long road coming, man. Been in this business 30-some years. Like I said, me and Mike been friends for over 40 years. So he's, even from the original to where we at now, as a founder of the group, being signed to a major label such as LaFace Records, Clyde Davis, Arista. Big shout out to Kenny Babyface Evans from here. And Monte, we can't forget our brother, man. Monte Clark. He's doing something right now, musically, so he couldn't be here. But at the end of the day, man, we've been doing this so long. We stepped away because we're men. We had to step away and take care of our personal lives for some time. Especially when you're fathers. You got to do what you got to do. But we back, man. We back. We full-fledged ahead. We ready to go. We in the studio every day. Got 2 studios, man, that's state-of-the-art, and we just working, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to, our manager, Low, we just out here working, man. We not playing right now.
You guys stay so encouraged.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are just an inspiration. It's wonderful to be around you. How do you stay so grounded? How do you maintain hope?
Well, like Father was saying, we got faith. You know what I mean? We hold on to that. Plus, we're family men. Our wives, they very supportive. They push us. They stand behind us, and they just keep us moving. Our kids keep us moving, and we just love what we do. We hungry. You know what I mean? We hungry. So throw us in the field. We ready to roll.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? And there's just a few good men. You know what I mean? And we got Father, and he's pushing us. I can't do nothing but give it up to our manager, Low, because we wouldn't be doing what we're doing without this man.
That's
So
right.
we rocking. We ready. I hope y'all ready, because we got so much in store for you.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
That's
So
it.
we just love this game, and we in it to win it. Believe that.
And what do you have to say to the young kids, the future music producers, the future musicians? What do you have to say to
Know
them?
your business. Know your business. Just know your business and listen. Don't be afraid to listen. Just because, like I learned this from a producer friend. Every song ain't a hit, but it's somebody's favorite song. You understand what I'm saying? You just keep your catalog up. Build your catalog. At the end of the day, you got to be able to press play. Period.
I'll add this to it, though. Don't be afraid to be yourself.
That's it.
Don't hold yourself back. Don't dim your light in no room that you step in.
That's right.
Always shine because God gave you your light. Let everybody see that light.
Right.
Don't be afraid to show that light. Don't let nobody dim it down because it's your light. You own it. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell them, go for it.
Know your
Don't
business.
walk to it, run to it.
That's right. Don't walk to it, run to it. Know your business. Yeah.
Walk to it, run to it. Get the beef, get rid of it, run to it. Don't wait for tomorrow. A lot of artists, this is to you artists, and like I said, Father MC for real. Check me out, man. I got a lot of game to give y'all for free. Every artist should make sure that they in tune with their music and what they're doing, because you have to learn the business, understand the business, but be the artist. If you have a manager, let the manager be the manager, stay in your lane, and be the artist. That's how you're going to get the best product, because if the manager's doing what he's doing, or she, and if the artists are doing what they're doing, they're not bumping heads and they're not getting in the way. I tell artists this all the time. Let the manager, if you trust and enable a manager to be considered your manager, don't have suggestions on what you should be doing. Let the manager do it, because if you have all the suggestions, you wouldn't need the manager. Get out your way. Let the manager learn the game. A manager also, artists. Don't forget, everybody works for you. Lawyers, managers, record companies. It doesn't seem like that in the beginning because it's called an investment. This is show business, and in show business, the level that I'm at now from artist to CEO, is called what we call in suit terminology, show me the business. Don't talk about it, be about it. Walk your walk, have faith, take God with y'all. Father MC for real. Y'all come and check me out, man. I got more for y'all in this world. It's global, right?
You're dropping all these gems. We know how to connect with you now. How do we stay connected with y'all?
Man, we on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? AFGM Music, A Few Good Men Music. That's all you got to do is pull it up. We on every platform. You know, the singles are doing good. What you like this, all of them, man. Check them out. Check out the videos. Hey, shout out to LBH Multimedia, AFGM Studios, man. We here, man. I just want to yell right now.
Let me ask you something, bro. Hey, gotta give a shout out to our little bro, man.
Yes,
Jew,
sir.
man. This guy watches our back, man. This is our guy, man. He's wherever we need him. You know what I mean? This our guy, man. You know what I mean? So we don't have to worry about nothing. This guy got our back through it all. You know what I
This
mean?
guy right here, I'm gonna paint the picture.
Yes, sir. Baby,
Bro,
bro.
picture. That guy is crazy. I mean, I come to the studio, I'm flying in, and just the warmth that this brother gives you, every studio in the game, and I've been to the most expensive studios in the world. Michael Jackson, Frank DeLeo was my manager, and he was Michael Jackson's manager. So that's what taught me the game and taught me how to learn and not do stuff at different levels. So a lot of people don't understand the levels that I'm at because I was taught. Like, a lot of people don't realize I didn't have to pay for samples with Michael Jackson, because if I used Michael, it was given to me. It was a privilege. God bless Frank DeLeo. But this guy reminds me of a Frank DeLeo in the making, because I see his humbleness and his soul taking care of people. He'll ask you, do you need something? If he hears like I'm looking for like a trash can or something, let me grab it for you and take it. And you don't want to give it to him because you don't want to feel like you using him, but he's just that's his personality, and that's something that should be cherished, because he's not a runner. He will be here after artists have their careers up and down. He'll end up being here if he plays his hand right. And hopefully, with A Few Good Men, I'm going to make sure that happens for him as well, because, you can't buy sincerity. You can't buy the warmth of a person, because everybody wants something, and they want something for nothing. And this guy, I'm not jock riding and none of that. I'm just keeping it blunt. Again, y'all come to, LHB Studios, and my man, he's Lowell Harris. his social security number is. I'm just joking with you, but he if he likes you, he's gonna take you on. He's gonna call me and he's gonna put it in my ear. And if I say let's rock, we gonna rock. And he got a few good men. Monte, another part of this collection I can't forget because that's my guy. Talented, crazy. I mean, and I don't brag on brothers, man, because I'm a hard individual. Same thing Jodeci will tell you. I'm in that studio and I'm kicking them. And every artist that Brian McKnight, everybody will tell you when I'm in that studio and I'm rocking with them, I'm on it. And if I feel something, I'm going to stick to my gut. And it could be 70 people in that room. And I'm going to be like, look, man, I'm going to say stuff that they need to hear so they could take it with them. You get what I'm saying? And then let it meditate, because some people don't like to, they just like to, I can't wait till this cat leave. No, you want me to stay, brother. Because when I'm focused, I'm going to make sure you're focused, because I'm not here to waste my time. Time is money.
Let me say this, though. From being in the studio last night, he ain't playing with that, man. He sticks to it. He don't care where you go here, you go there. He gonna stay right there, and he gonna make you come right back to it. You know what I mean? And that's and the thing is, you need that. You need that honesty. You know what I mean? When you making something, you don't want nobody to embellish you and just tell you what you want to hear. You want somebody to say, no, that ain't it. Let's keep going, because that makes you better, and that makes you go harder for your craft and learn your craft more. And to add on my guy right here, you know what I mean? You can't teach that.
Right.
It's in him. He just loves to serve. He loves to make sure you good. I swear, he's not adding on to it. He will literally see the room. If you need coffee or if you need something, he'll already get it. And that's just how he moves.
Real quick, tell us what your name is and how it feels to hear them say all these things about you.
Okay. I'm Jew Winters. Feels amazing. I'm appreciative. Can't do nothing but appreciate Low for letting me be involved. Big bro, Mike, Monte, father. I mean, it don't feel like a job. It just feel like a family, and just gotta keep working, and we'll get to our goals. So.
He made me fire somebody. I went back after I left here. I went to my studio and fired 2 cats because I'm like, y'all not like him. And they like, yo, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everybody go. Nah, he's the kind of guy y'all need in the studio, real talk.
Lil Bro's been with me from the beginning. So, you know.
Nice.
And one thing he's told me, and he constantly tell me, he said, wherever you go, I go. He don't play about that. He said, bro, wherever you go, I'm going. So he's going to always be right there, you know, watching our back no matter
They're
what.
touring as well. They're touring in New York. They just came from New York. They just came from Australia. They did a show in Australia that was huge. They did a lot of stuff in there out there, and we're just focusing on getting their name out there even more and getting their likeness to be liked so people can understand and actually accept the thing that they're about to bring. And the thing that they're about to bring is soul food back to the music game. They're bringing the cornbread, the collard greens, the hot sauce, you know, and can't forget the smothered rice. And I'm a pork eater. I love pork chops. I love smothered chicken ribs. Give me, I want it all because I want to just eat. You know what I'm saying? And when I see them eat, it's like a parent giving birth. And that's what I do when I produce and write for artists. I give birth. And while they maybe like, they get in their little moods. I see them, but I don't really care about that. I be like this, look, I'm giving birth. I'm the parent. But you know how that is when the father comes in the room and he see that mother give birth to that child? That's this. That's what I'm doing here. And I'm getting them to get prepared to get birth to the world and let the world accept it.
Father MC, I wish I could sit here and talk to you all day
You can, no
because you're dropping such great information. All of you guys are. You're just truly an inspiration. It's just wonderful to be in your presence and just soak up all that you have accomplished and all that you're doing.
You know, Lowell wanted me to also tell you, he's taking all of us for getting us up so early to a crazy dinner tonight. Like it's lobster and steaks and what you said, Lowell?
Like
That's Lowell. Come here, Lowell.
this is all happening,
Lowell
right?
here. This guy.
Well, listen, we're gonna have him on the on another
Tell him
interview.
about, don't forget the steaks, lobster. We got hot sauce, butter with the oil. We need all of that.
Just keep watching Noble Thoughts.
That's right. Noble
Father
Thoughts,
MC,
Father MC. Peace.
a few
men.
good men, thank you
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us
Thank you so
and
much.
for sharing your noble thoughts.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
So excited to introduce everyone to Lowell Harris. He is the CEO, the owner of LBH Multimedia Group here in the Circle City, located on the fourth floor of the Stutz. You do incredible work. You're connected, well connected to so many people all across this country, doing the work that you're doing, being a music producer, and just putting out really, really good content. Tell us more about what it is that you do.
So here at LBH Multimedia Group, we manage various different artists. The concept and the mission behind us is to really help artists develop their skill and their talent, and to help them reach their ultimate goal of whatever that is. Each artist, each group has their own goals. Some want to be independent, some want to be signed with a major record deal, some want to have a distribution deal. So my job is to help them facilitate their dream in any avenue and possibility way that I can get that accomplished for them.
Tell me about some of the groups that you've worked with so far.
So far under LBH Multimedia Group, I have a few good men. I have Leah Rowe. We have Royalty the Dream Girl. We have Jersey. I'm signing a new artist to the actual family here and soon. His name is Pernell, a little young fella. I call him my new Chris Brown. I have another young lady that I'm thinking about signing to the group as well, to the family, Torian. She's an amazing neo soul type of artist. I have Jersey, which is one of my artists who lives in Baltimore, Maryland. So various different artists with different backgrounds, different styles of music.
And you're doing all of this work here in the Circle City. How did you get involved in it?
I've always been around music. I've been a lover and a passion for music, all my life. Come from a dancing background. Danced with various different people. I've danced with Salt and Pepper. I've danced with Hammer. I've danced at Princess nightclub in Minneapolis when he was alive. I've danced with High Five when those cats were together. I've been in dancing groups and all that, but my passion behind music has always been driven with the dance and everything like that. So I also own a radio station as well, 365 FM The Vibe. Music has always been in me, from day one.
What is it that you look for when you meet new artists?
I look for commitment, passion, and drive. Those are the various different key components that you need to have, and you need to be able to utilize the things on the side of our head called ears. You have to listen. And after that comes patience, because you have to be patient. Some artists that I work with, we may come in the studio and cut a fire record. It may not get released for a whole year because it ain't the right time. And so I need artists to understand that I understand what it takes to be a manager, and to help them get to where they need to be. They need to have that ability to be patient and the ability to listen, and also the ability to be developed, because there's another part of it called artist development. And just because you're an amazing singer, songwriter, producer, or whatever it is that you do, you may not have the development yet as an artist to actually make it into the actual music industry.
You have such a wealth of knowledge that you share with individuals. Why is it important to give back and to pour into others?
I'm a strong believer in God, first and foremost. And I also believe what you put into this world is what you get back. And so if I can help anyone accomplish their dreams and their aspirations of what they want to be and who they are striving to be, then I feel like I'm serving my purpose and what I've been placed on this earth to do. So the biggest drive for me is just to make sure that I'm giving back to a person that may not ever have the opportunity. So I want to give everybody a shot at their opportunity, although I have to say no at times, right, which is the difficult part. But overall, the overall goal is to really try to help my artists to develop and to reach their aspirations.
So, how can we support you?
The biggest way to support me is to make sure that you come out and you support my artists. I always put out on our social media platform the various different shows and venues and everything that they're doing. A lot of my artists do various different local shows. We travel, so we're out of state. So even if you hear a show coming up in New York, buy that plane ticket, come out and support. And so that's the main thing is just follow us at lbhmultimedia.com and look for different dates from our artists and everything to perform, and just really come in and give the support.
How important is it to have the community stand behind you? I mean, it can't be easy supporting all of the artists.
It's very important, and it really comes down to the understanding of, again, music. Rhythm is what connects all of us together, because when you have rhythm, it is the connection of music. And then when you have the actual blues aspect, then that is the story that each person brings of their life. And so music connects us in a way that whatever song is being played, somebody has a relation to that song because they've been through that problem. So as far as the community support, it's understanding that everything that we do, whether it's a major football game, whether it's a hockey game, then you hear the national anthem, you hear what is it? I lost my train of thought. But my point is, no matter
God bless
God
America,
bless America,
Amazing
Amazing
Grace.
Grace, all that, and it is universal. Each person has their different way of singing that version of what that is, but music is the connectivity that unites us when there's so much division throughout the world.
That's powerful. Can we just leave it right there?
We can leave it right there.
Thank you for sharing your noble thoughts, Lowell Harris.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.